Live from the end. We hear it all the time in the manifestation world that you just gotta live from the end result. And it's really easy to conceptualize and really easy to think about, but really what living from the end means is actually living from the end, actually feeling and being in the state of what it's like to have what you are desiring. So if you are desiring something really specific in your life, you can think about it and think about how great it would be to have it, or you can feel it now. What does it feel like to actually have that thing? That's the crux or the secret or the key to living from the end. It's in the actual feeling of having whatever it is that you desire. And feeling takes practice because we're not used to feeling those things. We're not used to feeling what it's like to have things that we don't currently have. We are currently living our life with the things that we're used to having that are comfortable, that are normal, that are just regular. But when we want something more, we want something different in our lives, we're not used to feeling what it's like to have it. We don't know what it even feels like. We don't even know what it's like to have it. We can think about it and think about how cool it would be, but ultimately we've got to get into the feeling place of what it's like to actually have it. So if you're manifesting a relationship in your life, begin to feel what it's like to be in that relationship where you're totally cherished, totally adored, taken care of, just provided for, and you're given gifts and you are just totally loved by this person. But also you totally love yourself and are totally secure in yourself. So what does that relationship feel like? How does it feel to be totally loved by another person, but also totally loved within myself? And knowing that this person is here now. This feeling can be here and now. I don't need that partner to be in my life right this moment in order to feel what it's like to have that partner and to live that life. So that's what it means to live from the end, because when you live from the end, your vibration totally changes. Your frequency, your vibe, you are like a radio tower. So a radio tower is like a receiver, right? But it also can transmit energy. So you are just like a radio tower. You can transmit energy. In fact, you always are transmitting energy based on your vibration, based on your frequency. So when you're living your normal life and you're just doing what you do day after day, it's very regular, nothing's changing. You're living in that frequency. You're living in that kind of regular standard life that you've been accustomed to. Nothing's changing because your frequency and your vibration are staying the same. When you change the stage of your frequency, your vibration, your transmission into the end, or where you want to go, who you want to be, you're changing your vibration, your frequency, and your transmission. So instead of just thinking normal thoughts that you think on a regular basis and feeling regular feelings that you feel on a regular basis, you're changing those thoughts and changing those feelings to be in alignment with what it's like to have your desire. So in terms of the relationship, it's starting to think and feel, ooh, how does this relationship feel? It feels so good. It feels so nice. It's just amazing. I love having a partner I can count on that's so fun and playful, and we get to enjoy each other and inspire one another and work together and accomplish amazing things together. Whatever it is that you desire in your relationships. Have passion, have love, have excitement. Also have peace, have oneness. There's so many different aspects that you could resonate with or that you could vibrate at. So it's up to you to decide what exactly you are calling into your life. Whatever it is that you're calling into your life is what you want to vibrate at, what you want to have your frequency at. And so that is how you're going to call it in even sooner, is by getting into those feelings, living from the end, being so aware that you are a radio tower, that you are transmitting energy constantly. And because the law of attraction attracts things together, you will attract what you're putting out. So if you're putting out your new relationship, your new level of income, your new lifestyle, you will begin to pull that into you. but you've got to be consistent with those feelings. And that's a whole nother topic, is being consistent, staying focused on those feelings, staying focused on those thoughts, because thinking about it one time is going to help you a little bit, but it's not going to really give you that power to pull it in, because we need momentum to build. And every single moment is a new moment. So if you think about it for 10 seconds, let it go, continue on with your day, and you begin to go back into your normal groove, your regular thinking, your regular thoughts, your regular feelings, then that is now what you are vibrating at. That is what you are now attracting and calling into your life. So the more that you can remember to live from the end, the more that you can really get into those feelings of what it's like to have what you desire. That is your tuning. That is your frequency. That's your vibration. That's what you're calling into your life. So you want to be in that space, that feeling, as often as you possibly can, because you're always manifesting. You are never not manifesting. So being hyper aware of what you're calling into your life is super important. And so that's why living from the end is not just about the idea, thinking about it, what would it be like? It's about feeling it. It's about being it. And it's about living it now, being that person now. What does it feel like? What are your thoughts? Just keep soaking in that energy and that frequency of what it's like. And it's going to take practice. Like I mentioned, your normal thoughts are just regular. This is your regular life, your regular thoughts, your regular feelings, what you've been creating all this time. Nothing's changing. You want a new frequency, a new idea, a new manifestation. That is a totally new set of thoughts, ideas, feelings, beliefs. So you want to vibrate on that new frequency, and it takes practice. It's not just going to happen like that. You've got to really have an intention about, I am a powerful creator. I am constantly manifesting, and I need to be aware of what I'm putting out. What energy, what feelings am I resonating with? Because I want to resonate with the most amazing, beautiful, loving partner. And I want to resonate with the most amazing, beautiful, abundant life. And I want to resonate with joy and fun and happiness and peace and all of the good things that life has to offer. So it's my work to remember that, to be intentional about that, to focus on that, and to allow that into my life. So I hope this helped in some way, and if it didn't, that's okay too. But I just want to say I love you so much, and I am on this journey with you. We are all here claiming our power, claiming our divine self, and learning how to tune in and tap into that version of ourselves that is aware of our power, that is aware of our ability to manifest, because we all have it. We've kind of dimmed it down in life. We forgot that we're such powerful creators. And so I'm here to help remind you that you are a powerful creator. I'm here to help remind myself that I'm a powerful creator. And I'm here to create the most amazing life I possibly can. And I want to help you do the same thing. And that's the mission. That's the journey. And let's do it. Do it now. It's now. The only moment that exists literally is now. You have to do it now. Even if you did it 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, 10 years ago, you've got to do it again now. Live from the end now. I love you so much. Have a beautiful day. Mwah.